Choji, Akamichi. This boy likes to consume food. He's like, I need extra pizza. He's like, Asuma, can you, please, buy me some more food? And he's either like yes or no, depending on if he did well during training. And he's like, well, I need some, chips. I need some, I need some pizza. He eats all kind of shit. But he needs that because of if he don't stay fat, then, something's wrong with him if he ain't fat. It's a part of his clan and how they like run around. They're like sumo wrestlers almost. They need to have that weight on it. So they went to the forest of death, and the written part of Chunin exam was the forest of death. And Choji, was there, but he got beat in his preliminary round. I don't remember who beat him. I think it was Dozu, if I'm not correct. But he was like not doing. He was like, I don't want to fight really. I'll cheer for everybody else. But I think I might be able to beat this guy. But he ended up losing. So then he was watching Shikamaru like, and he was like, that's my nigga and shit. That's Shikamaru. He's smart. He knows how to, think about a plan, analyze the situation, and like execute on it. Executing on it's a little bit hard for him sometimes, but if he thought about a way to win and he, did his planning right in his head, he could, find a way. And so he watched Shikamaru, in his, preliminary round or, rounds of the Chunin exams, and then he was just staying for a little bit, picking out on some chips, like he always does. Strength is a 78%, and then his speed is a 74%, and the durability is at 82%. Endurance is a 79%. Intelligence is a 74%. and intelligence is 74%. Experience is a 76%. With the close skills at 80%. Range skills are at a 71%, and then recoups are 79%. Hacks are at a 78% with an overall power score of a 76.6%. Not the most powerful of the Konoha 11, but he definitely could beat some of them. Expansion and jutsu. He's fat. He can expand larger. He can partial expansion jutsu to make his hand big. He used human boulder jutsu and run people over. That's what he could have done, but he lost in the round. That was Choji during the Chunin exam. Be cool on the corner.